And good evening and welcome back to rink number 2 at Cairns Arena in South Burlington, Vermont. Final game of rink 2 here for day number 1, the first day of full action here at the 2019 JWHL playoffs. U-16 bracket is where we're at right now, as we've got New Jersey taking on Mount Academy. The Saints against the Colonials. And these are two teams that both come in with a loss here early on in the tournament, and both of those losses coming to the North American Hockey Academy. So both of these teams will be looking for 3 points and a chance to advance to a, well, more favorable part of the bracket, I guess is the best way to put it, as we bring things down to the far end here in front of the Mount Academy goal. And we will get a face-off, and we get action continuing here at Cairns Arena. Plenty of games going on at rink number 1 as well, and that one is through. It's redirected for a goal, and that happened quickly. Less than 1 minute into the game, New Jersey is on the board. And that was Sidney McCormick with the score, and it's already 1-0. Barely had time to get situated, and we've already got a score here. And immediately the puck is back into the zone for New Jersey. Dupuis has it knocked up in the near side here. Jillian Murphy pulls it out. Now back off to the far side of the ice, Kylie Toy. Passing it forward, gets around McCormick, who just picked up that goal a moment ago. Meanwhile, out of the circle, it's pushed away back to the blue line. Zoe Dupuis puts it back in, collected by Jillian Murphy again. Now back across the blue line, into the neutral zone. And the puck will head towards the end boards here. We will have a, well, nothing coming up actually momentarily. It was an offside that we were looking out for, but the call never came. Now down to the far side is where we go. And the puck is sent in by Jacqueline Mix. Back to Mix again, who's manning the point, or actually it's Sophie Flynn at the point for Mount Academy. At the blue line, Saints pushing it forward. That one off the end boards. Colonials collecting it again. Megan Hogan had it for a moment, as Mount Academy trying to attack here. Of course, Mount Academy out of Prince Edward Island, out in the Canadian Maritimes. And through the neutral zone, the puck's still stuck in the neutral zone as it's batted around. Sophie Bougeot had it for a moment, now working it around the blue line. It's Abby Hustler. Hustler commit to St. Lawrence in the North Country of New York State. About 2 hours away from here. Sophie Flynn, end boards. Stopped up by Emma Taganoff. Now it's Hustler again. Expect to see a lot of touches for her this evening. Taganoff again, now bringing it away for the Colonials, sending it into the Mount Academy zone, and we will get an icing call here, stopping the clock with 13:48 to play. And this is a Group A game in the U-16 bracket. Things starting to fill out for tomorrow. Of course, the top 2 teams from either bracket get through. North American Hockey Academy is guaranteed to get through on the under-16 side, on the U-16 side, and actually on the U-19 side as well. Philadelphia Junior Flyers will also be advancing to tomorrow. And of course, the rest depends on, well, everything that happens in these final couple of games. As we get a whistle in the corner here, and we'll get a hooking call. So first penalty of the game coming now. with 13:16 to go in the first. And this will go against Harley Bradley. Or actually, sorry, that's going against Chason. Or nope, we'll try that again. Maya Chisholm will be the one going into the box here. Third time's a charm on figuring out who's going where. Off the face-off of this first New Jersey power play. Takedown to that far side and another whistle. And we got a tripping call. And that power play was wiped out almost immediately. 7 seconds into the power play, we're moving to a 4-on-4 as Kylie Toy is heading to the box for New Jersey. So now we'll have 4-on-4 hockey for 1 minute and 53 seconds, and then it will be a whopping 7-second power play for Mount Academy. And off the face-off, Leah Stecker feeding it through, stopped in the neutral zone by Jillian Murphy. On the move is Abby Hustler. Stopping is Caitlin McCaw. And now this one is sent towards the end boards, into the corner. Puck eventually working its way out. And now push forward here. Cover up. In goal to stop the clock. As Sasha Berniker makes the stop. She's in goal. In goal, by the way, is Hannah LeClaire for Mount Academy for the Saints. As we get a line change here, we'll get a face-off. 1:18 to go in the 4-on-4. And out with it and passing it forward to Sydney McCormick. McCormick lost it, however, gets it right back. Doing battle there with Chloe Hawes. Now to the corner, it's Jacqueline Mix. Trying to get after it along the end boards. Right wing side, passed out by Gia Masari. Now Masari has it again. Taken away, however, by Hawes. Hawes across the red line, the blue line, left circle, looks for an opening. That one just wide to the right. Not sure if Berniker got a piece of it. And another shot on net. It is gloved by Berniker to stop the clock. And a nice save there by Berniker. So we'll re-rack things and go with another face-off here. Action behind the New Jersey net. As the pass gets back through the blue line. Now collected in the neutral zone. Jillian Murphy trying to send it back forward, although the Colonials will pick it up. Only 5 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. It will be a quick, very quick power play here. Coming up for Mount Academy. Berniker tried to stop it. It got away, wide open on the right side, and Berniker eventually did get back and save it. Nearly a goal for Carly Thompson on that effort as we take a look at the replay here. Or actually, it wasn't Thompson who nearly came away with the score. It was Sophie Bougeot. And a fine effort overall. And now we get the face-off here. Pass back to the blue line. That one's sent in front of the net. That was the attempt. Back at the blue line again. Puck is tapped in. New Jersey trying to get it out of their zone here. Looking to tie it up is Mount Academy. Mount Academy coming in with a 12-9 record, 4th seed overall on the U-16 side of things. Colonials also a very good team here. And now on the move with it, it's Rubenstein. Rubenstein in the slot, knocked away. Nice effort by Chisholm. Meanwhile, back to the far side, Bougeot picks it up, gets it to Hustler. Hustler across the blue line, right side, across the circle, and now into the right or left side. Carly Thompson getting in on the action. This one passed through off the end boards, now off to the right wing side. Coming off the corner, trying to work with it here is Tate McDonald gets out for Chloe Hawes. And now Hawes coming into contact on the far side. Getting a stick in there is Caitlin McCaw for New Jersey. Now the pass through for the Colonials. Gia Messeri losing it for a moment. Backed up by Leah Stecker. Now Mount Academy trying to break this stalemate here and put it in. 9.5 minutes to go in the first period. 1-0 New Jersey on top, scoring less than a minute into the game. It was a goal by Sydney McCormick. And now we're back to the neutral zone once again. Backhand pushed across. That is collected by Jillian Murphy. Now back behind the net. Berniker out to get it. Puck to the inboards. Backhand fed forward. Berniker was able to stop that one. It goes back behind the net again. Now off to the right wing side. Chasing it in is McDonald. Puck worked back out. Goes in front of the crease. Nobody was home for Mount Anthony. Down low to try and put it away. Meanwhile, we're back to the end boards again, as we've got a bit of a defensive stalemate, although it's not exactly happening in the spot where New Jersey would like it to happen, as it's all taking place in their zone. Nice strong forecheck here by Mount Academy, as New Jersey's looking to clear. And that one's eventually sent through the neutral zone across the blue line. And we're going to get a whistle here, a slashing call coming up, so another power play. Well, we'll see if this one actually happens, because, of course, last time the power play was basically negated. And this will be a power play for New Jersey here, as Bugeaud will head into the box for two. 8:20 to go in the first. And that one is put up high off the glass. Karam to the right side. Collected by Barling. Now it's tagging off. Back around for Dupuis. Puck is picked up. The attempt to clear there by Thompson. And that was blocked by Taganoff. Taganoff will get it off the end boards, feeding it out in front, but nobody home. Now the shot taken from the point. The attempt by Dupuis. Stopped and cleared away. And a nice save on the effort by LeClaire. Now it's tagging off again. Blue line, left wing side. Pushed away. Loose puck again. This one is for Alyssa Rubel. Rubel on the right side. And she gets stopped on the boards by Jillian Murphy. 1 minute to go in the New Jersey power play. Attempt, stop by LeClaire. Net coming off its moorings momentarily, and we'll get a whistle here. 51 seconds to go. And power play, well, it's not power play number one. It's actually power play number two, but you don't really, that's only a statistic. This is the only, or the first true power play we've had where it actually lasts longer than 10 seconds. And by the way, both teams have had power plays of less than 10 seconds in this one. This one is right out in front for Rubel, and it's wide to the right side. Meanwhile, back behind the net. It's collected and shot, saved by LeClaire. Picked up by Mix, 30 seconds to go. Mix looking for the clear. Now it's back to Rubel again. Right wing side. Rubel misses on the attempt to center it off. And now back to the left wing corner, left wing boards. Back to the blue line again. Moving in is Frederick. Frederick takes the shot wide to the left. Swooping it is Dupuis, picking it up. That one back towards the crease and cleared away all the way down to the other end of the ice. And that will do it for this power play as we get to the final 5 seconds of that. Inside 6.5 minutes to go in the first, and we'll continue. For the most part, we've seen a pretty good amount of green light hockey here in this first period. As this one gets through, off the near side. And it is stopped by Murphy. Murphy on the move. Collected by Sophie Flynn. Takedown, right circle. Flynn shoots. And that one was saved by Berniker. Now it's Flynn again. And boards trying to push it out towards the slot, but nothing there but a defender. Caitlin Frederick trying to get it out. Inside 6 minutes to go in the first period. This one's collected by Jillian Murphy. She has it poked away. Sidney Chason was there. And now inside, it's Misseri. Misseri tried to pass it across, picked off by by Bradley. But there was nobody there to kind of help her out as the puck was taken away pretty quickly. Misseri now passing across. Inside the slot, backhand attempt way up into the net on the shot by Toy. Got all of that one and enjoyed a laugh as well. Why not? Actually, the backhand not by Kylie Toy. Might as well have fun while you're out there, right? 5:17 to go. First period. Off the face-off, back to the neutral zone. And it's Epstein. Tried to feed it in, and instead it was stopped by Mix. Bounces up and over by Epstein. Chased down by Chisholm. End boards, Jacqueline Mix. Feeding it across. That one was picked up by Barling. Now it's Bugeaud. Back out there inside, 5 minutes to go. Hustler now on the move, right circle. End boards, works her way around. That one was cut off by Berniker. It ended up behind the net anyway. Well, Berniker had the angle down. Meanwhile, from the left wing side, we get the shot attempt by Mix. It deflects off to the right side. Bugeaud. Now tying it up in the right wing corner. Gets back to the blue line. Attempt by Chisholm. Sent inside, almost covered up by Berniker and sent forward here. Now down the ice comes Taganoff. Taganoff shoots. That one goes just to the right. LeClaire saw that all the way. Didn't really have to make an attempt on it. Now it's McCaw. Gets tied up. Knocked down with Stymist. And now Rubel gets stuffed by Rory Aiken. Nearby it gets behind Flynn. Chasing it down is Stecker. And coming forward with it is Cervalli. Back through off the end boards. Moving around is Rubel. Rubel in the left wing corner. Double team by defenders. Getting a little help from Cervalli. Now a tie-up along the left wing side. Coming up on 3 minutes to go here in the first, and we'll get a whistle. So that will stop play here. And bring out a new line for Mount Academy. So the Saints will re-rack things here. With 3:03 to play in period number one. Puck drops. New Jersey winning the faceoff. Getting to work here. Now inside 3 minutes to go. That one shot right into the gut of LeClaire, who stops it and stops the clock at 2:55. And we'll get some new skaters out for the Colonials. And off the face-off, it's to the left side. Works its way around, backhand misses. Chasing it down is Bradley. Back into the neutral zone. Was picked up momentarily before being sent in by McCaw. Now it's Stecker. Behind the Mount Academy net. Shot on goal collected by LeClaire. Stops the clock with 2:29 to play. And off the face-off, comes out to Rory Aiken. Aiken passes it forward, found Bugeaud, and a nice feed up to Hustler on that right side. Now Bugeaud comes in with the backup, puts one towards the net, gets away. Off to the left side. Back to Aiken again. Aiken right boards, Bugeaud across the blue line. Getting into the slot, takes the shot, and a save by Berniker. 2 minutes to play in the first period. Puck comes down, it's fed across. And it was pushed towards Hustler. And stopped again by Berniker. Now back to the blue line. That one was well off the mark by Murphy. Ended up wide to the left. Now behind the net. Peugeot again. Feeding it inside. Now wrapping around and attempting to get by Berniker. And she is on top of it, stopping the clock with 1:32 to go. Nice work by Sasha Berniker to see that one all the way through. As we'll get a look at the replay here. And you can see the wraparound attempt at Berniker got there just in the nick of time. Peugeot almost came away with a goal there. 1:31 on the clock. It is still a 1-0 game. New Jersey on top, scoring less than a minute into the game. Neither team has scored since, obviously. That's what 1-0 would indicate. As we're approaching the final minute of play, that one was nearly put on goal by Alyssa Rubel. Now back to the blue line for Dupuis. And Taganoff now in there on the end boards trying to dig it out. Also when there was Megan Hogan. That one put on net. And gloved by Leclerc. Or sorry, that was Barling with the attempt earlier, but regardless. 56.2 on the clock. Less than a minute to go in the first of a 1-0 game. And off the face-off, it's Rubel. Behind the Mount Academy net. Saints trying to defend and get the puck out of there. 45 seconds to go. Aiken feeds it forward for Stymis. And now it bounces up for Rubenstein. She loses it. Rubel picks it up. Right wing circle up high over the crossbar and off the boards. 20 seconds to go in the first period. And it is collected by Carly Thompson. Thompson down the ice, puts it towards the net. It is covered up, stopping the clock with 8.2 to go. Berniker didn't like what she was seeing, so ended up, well, stopping things. So we'll face off here. Could be the final face off for the first period. In all likelihood it will be, but not necessarily the case. That one taken, nearly redirected in. That one kicks out of the rebound and nearly buried. As Murphy and Peugeot almost came, or sorry, Murphy and Chisholm almost came together there. Never mind, that was Thompson, sorry. Murphy and Thompson nearly coming together for a goal. Either way, first period expires. Plenty of close calls in this one, but Mount Academy unable to get one into the back of the net. New Jersey, well, they got one early on. Neither team was able to score after that. And after one, it's 1-0. We will take an audio break here as we take a look at the replays from the first period and return with the second period of play in just a little bit. And welcome back to the 2019 JWHL playoffs in South Burlington, Vermont. I'm Jamie Scavato. Second period now between the U-16 Mount Academy and New Jersey Colonials. Round robin bracket play as we're wrapping up the action here on rink number 2 on day number 1 of the tournament. Well, first full day. Did have one game last night out at the University of Vermont. As you get an early shot here, that one really nearly redirected in as Jacqueline Mix had a nice look at it. Saints have had a lot of good looks at the goal. Berniker has either been there or it's just been something that didn't make it through. But right now the Saints still trailing in this one by a score of 1-0. And the Saints will now try and work it out of their own zone here. As the Colonials have a pretty good forecheck going there for a moment. Now it's pass across for Hustler. Hustler in that right circle. Long pass across. Brushed aside by McCormick, who has the only goal in this game. Scored less than a minute into the game. That one fed on shot towards Leclerc, who brushes it aside. Now off to the left wing side, it's Abby Hustler. Passed it through, however. Chasing it is Murphy. Murphy gets to it. Tapped away. Now back for Chason. And she's got it again in the corner there. New Jersey still trying to attack here. And this one finally makes its way all the way down to the other end of the ice. No icing call. Picked up by Frederick. Sent through the neutral zone. And it's Jacqueline Mix hunting it down and passing it forward for Harley Bradley. Bradley gets it into the corner. And now it's Hawes. Figuring it out off the right wing corner. Passing it across, shot by Mix. That one off the end boards, lands behind the New Jersey net. Scramble down low in front of the crease, off to the right side. Multiple players going down. No whistle quite yet. Still loose in the crease. And unable to put it away was Stymies. And it's collected by Taganoff and brought out and pass, and a shot off the face mask. The shot by Rubel. Now Chisholm getting it through. Neutral zone for McCormick. McCormick off the end boards. Cairns off to the left side for Cervalli. And now Cervalli has it. End boards. Out for Angeletti. And now it's Rubel again. Getting it off those end boards. Now back to the blue line. That's where it'll find Epstein. And it goes wide to the left side. Inside 14 minutes to go in the second period. Still 1-0. Haven't had a lot of whistles here in this second period. Didn't really have a lot in the first either. Those are usually famous last words, by the way. As we get a scramble for the puck here. For a puck that flutters off to the left side. Angeletti now. Puts one towards the goal. Chasing it down is Epstein. Epstein stopping. Advancing with the puck is Meg Aiken. Sending it all the way down. Stopped by Berniker. Puck is collected by Angeletti. Angeletti from the other side of the blue line into the neutral zone. Now on the move with it, it's Toy. Back to Angeletti again. Shoots just wide to the left side. 13 minutes to go in the second period. Fed out in front. Brushed aside. Abby Hustler picks it up and passes it up. A fluttering pass that got a piece of Sophie Bougeau's stick. And now it's McCormick. Blue line. Right side. Fires. Wide to the left. Puck is stuck in those boards again. That spot where we can't see it. Jillian Murphy now pushes it towards the corner. Picked up by Bougeau. Pass forward and stopped by Hustler. Hustler missed on the pass. Defended by Stecker. And now it's picked up by Stecker, who will skate off with it here towards the right side. Doesn't have a shot, however. Getting a stick in there was Jillian Murphy, and it ends up back in the corner. And now it's Chason on her own, but has three defenders around her. One of them is Emma Taganoff, who picked it up. Still got pinned, however, inside 12 minutes to go in the second. Taganoff passing it back for Hogan. And now it's Hogan on the move. Blue line. Loses the puck. Defense picking it up, and now it's Sophie Flynn. Could have a good look here. That one ended up not making the cut as Leah Stecker got in the way. 2 players going down. Penalty coming up here. This will be against New Jersey. Bouncing puck behind the net. Picking it up is Flynn. Now getting after it is Chason. Flynn again. Now Taganoff will get on top of it. That will bring out the whistle and stop play with 11:25 for the penalty. And it will be a holding penalty called against Taganoff. So a power play here for Mount Academy. And a golden opportunity for the Saints to try and find an equalizer here. Dupuis off the face-off end boards. Back behind. Bounces through for Frederick. Puck gets away. Trying to chase it down is Rubel. Causing a little havoc in the Mount Academy zone. Now this one gets back through for Carly Thompson. Thompson will bring it in across the blue line. Getting it back for Hustler. Hustler and Thompson both in there. Puck eventually comes out for Bujold. Bujold back to Thompson. Now for Hustler behind the net, right wing boards. Back past the circle for Thompson. Feeding Hustler, stuck on the corner. Nice save and cover up by Berniker. 1:19 to go in the power play, 10:44 to go in the period. That one nearly squeaked by the post there. But getting on top of it quickly as soon as she noticed it was still in a place where it was free was Sasha Berniker. And we'll get the face-off here with Chason opposite Messer. Again, it is a Mount Academy power play here. Saints trying to tie this thing up. Mix, backhand around. Finds its way for Stecker. Mix back in there again. Chasing it down is Stymie. And it is through the neutral zone all the way to the other end. Successful clear by the Colonials. Inside a minute to go in the Saints power play. This one getting off into the corner. And coming out the other way with it is Chloe Haas. Loose puck for Haas. By Mix. Picked up by Chason. Bradley. Towards the end boards off the corner. Haas. Behind. Bradley. Up and over. Through the neutral zone to the corner. And it is stopped by LeClaire. Kylie Toy feeding it on. That one deflected off to the side. Inside 9.5 to go. Approaching the halfway point here this second period. And it's Hustler getting it across. Knocked aside. Bradley. Back to the end boards again. Now on the move with it. It's Rubel. Right side. Puck bounces. Epstein's got it. Now it's back out. And loose again. Bouncing puck off to the right side. Bujold tries to stop it. Does get to it. McDonald waiting. Pass to McDonald in the slot. Trying to push it forward for Thompson, who was down low, but it gets knocked away instead. And on the move with it, it's Rubel, who has been active tonight. Rubel, end boards. Karam to the left. Chasing it is Cervalli. Now Cervalli will try and track it behind the net as Thompson was trying to clear it out. Bujold now getting a puck on it. Thompson again. Now Bujold again. Right around center ice. Back for Angeletti. And stopped momentarily by Rubenstein. Pass across. Rubenstein nearly had an opening in the slot. Nice defense from the back by Thompson to get after the puck and not committing to kind of tripping or hooking. Meanwhile, Hustler gets down. Off to the left wing corner for Mix. Coming from the end boards. Inside 8 minutes to go. So we are past the halfway point of the second here. This one will get all the way to the end. And it will stop right around the ribbon on the ice, and we've got a pile up where it's eventually pulled out by Hustler. Back to the blue line. Aiken, Rory Aiken. Battle around for Flynn, and now we'll get a whistle here. It's been a while since we've heard one of those. And this will be another penalty. And it's a hooking penalty called against New Jersey. So another power play here for Mount Academy. Another chance, at least for 2 minutes, to try and even this thing up. And it's Hawes down for the faceoff opposite Masseri. Out with it is Frederick. Back to Aiken. Feeding it out front. Chason couldn't get it. Hawes passing it across. That one put towards the net. And it bounces away. Chasing into the corner was Hawes as that one got the glass and rattled its way all the way down to the other end. And now this one through for Frederick. Chason puts the shot up, a 2-on-1, goes over the crossbar. Had Stymies there for a potential bang-bang play, but decided to take the shot herself. Sometimes it's better to take it yourself. Sometimes it's better to pass it away. That's hockey. Meanwhile, it's picked up by Caitlin Frederick. Puck back to the blue line for Rory Aiken. And it bounces away for Chisholm. Now to the corner. Enboards. Rolls around. Dupuis. And it comes back for Jillian Murphy. And now it's Toy. Advancing. Firing. Stopped by LeClaire. 40 seconds to go in the Mount Academy power play. Nearly a shorthanded goal there, but at the other end, wide open, missing the backhand. Nice cutoff as Abby Hustler almost put it away. And now at the far boards here with 20 seconds to go in the power play. See if Mount Academy can come up with one more shot here with 10 seconds to go. Not much time to set something up, but still enough time to take advantage of the situation, although it's not likely with the opposition with the puck, as Stecker held on to it long enough. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Now it's Rubel getting inside the slot, and the puck is brushed away. Meanwhile, takedown behind the Mount Academy net, and that will be a penalty against the Saints. We'll see what kind of penalty that is. And it will be a tripping call. Wasn't sure if that was a trip or a hook. 5:08 to go in the second. And now it is a power play for New Jersey. Neither team has scored since New Jersey got one on the board with Sydney McCormick less than 1 minute into the game. So it has been a tight battle throughout here. And that one is cleared immediately by Mount Academy. Back for Berniker, behind her own net, out to get it. Takedown, and that is going to be another penalty against New Jersey. That's the second time we've seen this today, where literally seconds after a Mount Academy penalty, you get a conflicting or offsetting New Jersey penalty. So now the power play is kaput. We'll get 4-on-4 hockey for 1:46, and then it will be a 14-second power play. Of course, if all of this holds up, a 14-second power play for the Saints. 4:54 to go here in the second. We will have an intermission after this period as well, and we will get a discussion on the ice. That was a pretty serious takedown and a head-first sort of collision into the boards here, as you can see that hit from behind. Caitlin McCaw assessed for the 2-minute penalty. And she is now in the box. Officials discussing thing with the coaches here. Talking to Coach Kenny McDougal. And now we'll get everybody back onto the ice. And play will resume. Again with 4-on-4 hockey for a minute 46 here. Out with it is Messeri. Backhand across for Stecker. Now up the far boards for McCormick. McCormick tied up. Eventually coming free with Stecker. And Stecker on the move across the blue line. Right side, right circle. Looks for the shot. Stopped by LeClaire. Puck is loose up in the air, and it is caught by LeClaire to stop the clock. 4:29 to go in the second. 1:22 in the 4-on-4, and again after that, 14-second power play coming up for the Saints. And off the face-off, back to the blue line for Stecker. Shoots, knocked away with the glove. By Berniker, by LeClaire. Now Stecker again shoots. And LeClaire catches it and stops the clock with 4:14 to go. Off the face-off, it's back to the blue line. For Messeri, who fed it forward here. And now the shot by McCormick, kicked aside. Hawes sending it through for Hustler. Hustler feeding it up for Bugeaud, and it's off the post. A perfect centering pass and a great shot by Bugeaud, but just an inch off. Meanwhile, that one fit into LeClaire, the shot by Frederick. And we got 20 seconds left in the 4-on-4, and another whistle here. I jinxed it with the green light hockey. Never comment that there haven't been a lot of whistles, because subconsciously I believe the officials can hear you, and they will double their efforts. So 3:27 to play. And we will get the face-off here. Murphy off for Rory Aiken. Now back for Carly Thompson. Thompson along the left side. 5 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. And it will be a short power play for the Saints, and that one into the gut for LeClaire, and she stops it. So the Colonials are peppering LeClaire here, but she is standing tall. Both goalies have been great in this game so far. But it is still a 1-0 lead for New Jersey. Now off the face-off. Saints working it around with Thompson. And it comes loose in the neutral zone. And Angeletti knocks it away before McDonald could get after it. Now everyone is free. It is back to 5-on-5 hockey, so that was a fun 14-second power play. Inside 3 minutes to go, approaching 2.5 minutes to go in the second. And this one is through to the end boards. Angeletti getting after it, and a whistle. And we will get a penalty here against Toy coming up. And it will be a holding call here, so another power play for the Saints with 2:31 to go. So this will take up, best case scenario for New Jersey, it'll take up the most of the remaining time here in the second. And it will be Messeri opposite Flynn. Puck is knocked aside by Berniker, picked up by Dupuis. Now on the move with it, it's Cervalli. This one Cairns off the end boards, now off to the left wing side. Meg Aiken getting to it. Meg Aiken carrying down to the end boards. We will get a whistle here. 2:31 to play. And what was a fluid game up to this point has now become very stop and go. A lot of red light, green light going on. Now they've actually got offsetting penalties, so it's not a power play. It is in fact 5-on-5 hockey off the, or 4-on-4. I thought it was a two-minute power play, but Saints actually have a player in the box as well. So both teams are playing with 5. Hawes passes it across. And now this gets to McCormick. To Frederick. Puts it in on LeClaire. She stops it. And stops the clock with 1:50 to go. So we'll get another line change here. Not only do you have Toy in the box, but Ellie Stymies is in the box too for Mount Academy. Missed that one. But I have called a lot of minutes of hockey today, so sometimes things can get fuzzy. Sent around for Rubel. Right wing side, back to the blue line for Frederick. Frederick puts it towards the net, cleared out of the slot there as getting in on it was Stecker. Now left wing corner, picked up by Taganoff. Right wing side, there is Frederick. Frederick getting a stick on it. A couple other players getting sticks on it as well. That one sent towards the net. Chisholm was there to attempt, or actually Rubenstein was there for New Jersey. And now the puck gets back for Taganoff. Frederick now picking it up. 1 minute to go in the second. Still 1-0. Neither team has scored here. That could change with Thompson shoots. And a save by Berniker. Now Thompson fed it off again. That one got through for Hustler, who missed to the left side, but a nice shot there. Saints have been knocking on the door for the entire second period. That one sent in again, that one time by Thompson. Now by Hustler, now to Thompson. And it's stopped, or Murphy rather. Now through the neutral zone. Getting by Rubel. Rubel, right circle. Puck is knocked loose. Hustler now trying to get a stick on it. And it drops down in front of Murphy. Now it's collected again. Put on net. Rebound kicks out. 2 great stops by LeClaire. Second one was a nice shot by Hogan off the rebound. 3 seconds to go in the second period. 2. Hustler shoots. Saved by Berniker, and that's how the second period ends. So we have gone a considerable number of minutes without a score here. It was a goal in the first minute of the game by Sidney McCormick, and nothing the rest of the way. Nothing but a lot of action at both ends of the ice. We'll see how the third period goes and see if it's kind of the same deal. We'll take an intermission and come back with the final period of regulation between Mount Academy and the New Jersey Colonials. You are watching the U-16 bracket of the 2019 JWHL playoffs on JWHL.org and YouTube.
What's that? I said, oh, God. Yeah, right. You're not able to get up and move around.
I know, I'm just like stuck in this like slot.
Yeah, right.
And it's cold, so I'm just like freezing.
Yeah, trust me, my knees are like always bad after hockey games because it's cold.
Yeah.
And you're standing in one spot.
I've done hundreds of games. It's one of the colder rinks. I mean, it gets worse. The rinks that
Oh, we went to Rochester. We went to 25 to 37.
And of course, it's not much better. So.
Right, no, they come here for 25. They're voting on that. Propane, they have cheaper propane, or really changed up the place, or they're all, everything in here. And air, the vent is like right down there, there's a big giant vent, it's blowing right on. And you know it's coming right from outdoors.
Yeah.
So, last year we were up there. -10. Going every day. Lake effect stuff, you know.
But unfortunately, we don't have like
No, it's like every time we came out, it just,
yeah.
wind blown or just snowing, you know.
Yeah. I'll run one and Carl's I'm gonna do one of them, and he's gonna do the other two. I got one of that. I'll work that out for all of them. That's a case.
Yeah. Yeah, the first one was 16 over there, championship game. So Danny's going to be running camera over there. I don't really like his camera work, but whatever. And I'll be running the computer that day.
And welcome back to the U-16 round robin portion of the 2019 JWHL playoffs here in South Burlington, Vermont. Rink number 2 at Cairns Arena. Period number 3 here between New Jersey and Mount Academy. As we get things underway, the shot on the attempt from the blue line here. 1-0 score in favor of New Jersey. It is a goal by Sydney McCormick in the first minute of the game. And there has been 0 scoring since that moment. So it's been a tight contest here. And it is anyone's game going forward here. And of course, there are some serious implications on the line in terms of how the standings are going to work out tomorrow and who's going to advance where in terms of the knockout rounds tomorrow afternoon with the semifinals and the consolation rounds. So puck tied up in the neutral zone. Of course, got a fresh sheet after the Zamboni did its thing. And now again, we are going here in the third period. We got a full slate of action for you tomorrow, just as we did today. It'll be games all day and into the night. And then Sunday morning will be the championship contest. So it is a busy couple of days here at Cairns Arena. As Chloe Hawes has it taken away from her. Her and Nix both coming together up along those left wing boards there. And we will get a stoppage here, 1:15 into the third period. New Jersey's going to have to do a lot of work here in order to hang on. Mount Academy played a very good second period. It just didn't result in anything on the scoreboard. But took a lot of good shots at Berniker there in the back of the net, or in goal for the Colonials. Now it's Stymie bringing it across. And Berniker covers it up. Backhand gets around and it hit the post. Out of position is Berniker, and the defense is there to back her up. Sydney McCormick on the move, puts it back for Masseri. And this one now up to the end boards. Backhand is dug out. Contact right in front of our broadcast position here. Tagging off. Trying to push it forward here. Dupuis doing the same thing. Meanwhile, it's McCormick on the far side. Left wing boards off the left wing corner. Backhand by Chisholm. Now off to the right wing side, and this one will roll on its side all the way down past the bench, but it was stopped. And now Jillian Murphy will send it across. That one is stopped inside, and a player down there. That was Chason. Now action in front of the New Jersey net. Chason brushes it aside. Now it goes off for Sophie Flynn in the left wing corner, back along the end boards. Right wing side. Back out for Rory Aiken. From the blue line, puts it to the left side. Jillian Murphy getting to it. Puck flutters up in the air and lands, and we will get a whistle here. And I think that did get a piece of the net, which means it was out of play. So we'll get line changes here for both teams. And we'll get a fresh set of players out there with 14-11 to go in regulation. Still just a 1-0 game. And now we will get this one off to the end boards. Working it around off the backhand. Contact with Abby Hustler along the end boards. And coming forward with it are the Colonials. Cervalli putting it up high over the crossbar. Into the end boards now to the other side, and we'll get a penalty here, and it will be a holding call. So the penalties are starting to add up. And now we will get a whistle here on the left circle. That one was shot and saved by Leclerc. Off to the left side. Fighting for it is Bougeot. That one flutters up off the end boards. Karam to the right side. Rubel now. Coming out of the corner. Getting it for Rubenstein. Rubenstein near side. Skating around that blue line. It is, by the way, a power play for the Colonials off that holding call. That bears mentioning. As we get a stop here for LeClaire. In the box, it is Jacqueline Mix for the Saints. By the way, also in the box, you do have a player for the Colonials as well, but it is a 5-on-4 here. But that is a penalty from a different situation. Now it's Epstein from the blue line. Setting it forward, nice block by Thompson. Epstein trying to put it in again. Now it's out in front. Toy putting it wide to left side. Masari. Back to the blue line again. Back for Masari. Left circle. Pass goes across for Epstein. From the right circle. Feeding it forward. It goes to the right side. McCormick taken down. Getting tied up there on the stick of Chisholm. And this one is cleared away by the Saints. Inside 1 minute to go here on this power play. And it is Caitlin McCaw who is still in the box for the Colonials, but that's from a second period infraction that did not involve removing someone from the ice. Masari now off the deflection. That one pushed away. And it's back to Dupuis. Frederick shoots. That one got through, but it's wide to the left. Now Masari picking it up, passing it behind. And it's off the end boards there, finds its way past Toy, and we will get a whistle here, and we've got a hooking call. And McCaw will come out of the box off that whistle. 8 seconds to go in the New Jersey power play. And now Toy is headed to the box, so we will have a Mount Academy power play coming up in 8 seconds. So it'll be 4-on-4 for 8 seconds, and then it will be 1 minute and 52 seconds of power play for Mount Academy. Off the face-off, chasing it down is Abby Hussler. And it's down to the end boards off the corner for Aiken. Aiken coming forward with it, and it's passed through for the neutral zone, and it is picked up by the Saints here. 90 seconds to go in their power play, and it's Hussler. Right circle. Skating around. And the shot taken by Rory Aiken is blocked. And it's back for Taganoff. Taganoff and Aiken getting tied up. No call there. As Taganoff did get a stick in there. But it wasn't enough for a hook. Bugeaud now on the right side. 1 minute. And the Mount Academy power play. No shots yet. This time down, it's Rory Aiken. Nice defense by the Colonials. This one bounces through Angeletti. Jillian Murphy now getting a stick on it for a moment. Goes back around Aiken behind the Saints net. Picked up by Rubel. Rubel and Bugeaud. Cervalli now in there up along the end boards, trying to break something free here. This has been a Saints power play, but the entirety of it has taken place in the zone, in the Saints zone. Now it's Hussler trying to get it down into the left circle, takes the shot and scores. This one is tied. And Abby Hussler, the St. Lawrence commit, has tied this thing up at 1 in the third, and that was a beauty. A power play goal for Mount Academy. There's a reason why she'll be playing D1 when her time is up with the Saints. That was a picture-perfect score. 9:55 to go in the third, and we are tied. It just kind of felt like we were going to end up here eventually the way this game has been playing out. It's been played too even for the score not to be even at some point. And this one gets through the neutral zone all the way past the goal line, and Mix will pick it up. Far side. Plenty of contact inside, 9.5 to go. Puck through for Chisholm on the near side. Masseri there. That one gets the back of a skate and gets through. Now back to the neutral zone again. Dupuis chasing it down, also chasing it down. Chloe Haas. Haas and Dupuis coming together on the left wing corner. 9 minutes to go in regulation. We are tied at 1. And it's Rubel shooting and scoring. Just getting it over the shoulder of Hannah LeClaire, and it is 2-1 just like that. And that was a strike from Rubel. She maybe had about an inch of space between LeClaire's shoulder and that angle to get it into the corner of the net, and she found it. So 8:54 to go. We're back to a 1-goal game here. Wouldn't be surprised to see the floodgates open the way those teams have played. We'll see how Mount Academy responds here. And by the floodgates open, I mean dual floodgates opening. I don't see this game going heavily in one direction by any stretch of the imagination. And we've got contact, but a clean hit right in the middle of the ice as this one is sent all the way down. Getting a stick on it there is LeClaire. And it goes back around. Rory Aiken getting on top of it as we approach 8 minutes to go in regulation. 8 o'clock in the evening on a Friday night here in South Burlington, Vermont. Pass across for Caitlin McCaw. Now it's Alyssa Rubel. Passes across for Stecker, who brings it in, left wing circle. Puck is away. Jillian Murphy now. Across for Mix. Sent away by Bradley. And now back into the New Jersey zone here. Tie up along that hard to see location. 7.5 to go. And it's tagging off. Losing it in the neutral zone to Mix. Now the pass is across for Bradley. She's taken down. Contact between two Colonials as the puck rolls towards Berniker. And now here comes Mount Academy. Picking it up is Stecker. Up close, point blank range. Puck down low, taken away. Although another attempt, this time it's McCormick, and it's stopped by LeClaire. Stops the clock inside 7 minutes to go. As we take a look at the replay, it was a nice takeaway, nice forecheck. And an attempt by McCormick. And now it's Aiken off the faceoff, bringing it out down the ice. And it's taken away again by McCormick, saved by LeClaire. And Stymies had it for a moment, sending it down the ice. And now we'll see if Mount Academy can get some offense going here. Saints need to tie this thing up. It is inside 6.5 to go, still plenty of time. But of course, with every minute, the sense of urgency increases. New Jersey clearing it out here, although nice forecheck by the Saints. And now it's center ice. It is tapped backwards by Carly Thompson. .5:55 to go. And now we get the face-off here in the Mount Academy zone, off to the corner for Chisholm. Back to the near side, stopped along the boards. And brought out in the slot. The shot saved on the attempt by Rubel. Despite being down 2-1, Hannah LeClaire's had a heck of a game. She's made a number of spectacular saves. Sophie Flynn, loose puck, put off to the left side. Pile up near side. Collected by Meg Aiken. Inside 5.5 to go. Now it's Rory Aiken putting it out into the neutral zone for Bugeaud. Rubel now coming away with it. Left circle. Rubel inside, pushes it towards the net, and it's brushed off to the right. 5:02 to go, or now 5:01 to go. And we will get a holding call here against Rubel. So Mount Academy was able to score on a power play to tie things up. And a very frustrated Rubel now in the box. You could hear that penalty box door slam from rink 1. And now we'll get a discussion over in front of the New Jersey bench. And we'll bring everything back out onto the ice here. 5:01 to go, a power play for Mount Academy, a chance to tie this thing up. Happened on the last power play. We'll see if it happens on this one. So now we've taken the 2 minutes off, and another player, I believe, is going into the box, or maybe not. So it will be a 5-on-5. It's not a power play, so it is just, I think that's a 5-minute major maybe, or 5-minute major that's being served by Rubel. And we will continue with 5-on-5 hockey here. So that's interesting. So now we'll continue back into the corner with Leah Stecker, right wing corner. Trying to dig it out here as Mount Academy going to try and get some offense going. 4:30 to play. 2-1 in favor of New Jersey. Now moving inside, it's Taganoff. And a shot taken by Hogan, saved by LeClaire. 4:17 to go. Toy shoots, kicked aside by LeClaire. Round to get it is stymied. Now Thompson chasing it down. Contact with Flynn. Back through again for Thompson. Now along the end boards. Puck is coming out for Mount Academy. But the Saints unable to capitalize. And down comes McCormick. End boards. Caught up with Chisholm. Off to the right side. Stick is on it. Sophie Flynn had it for a moment, but forecheck by the Colonials. Takeaway by Thompson. Thompson has to get around Stecker, however, and she's unable to do it. Nearly a break for Thompson. 3.5 minutes to go. Contact along the near side. Toy shoots. That one kicked aside by LeClaire. She's been keeping her team in this game with stop after stop. This one sent through right wing corner. Bounces through for Rory Aiken. Now Aiken sends it through. And we've got an icing call inside 3 minutes to go. So we will face off in front of the Mount Academy goal. Off the face-off, we get a Cairns around to the near side. Now the puck stuck in the left wing corner. Works out for Dupuis. Off the far side for Cervalli. Now it's sent forward by Frederick. Puck gets to the corner. Collected by Bugeaud. Near side, Frederick goes down. End boards, Murphy is there. Inside 2.5 to go. Still a 1-goal game. This one makes its way through. Picked up by Bugeaud. Now moving forward with it, it's Masseri. Masseri hanging on just outside the left circle. Getting inside the slot, pokes it towards the net. Just too many defenders around. Bugeaud picks it up. 2 minutes to go. And it's McCormick. Right circle, shoots, kicked aside, up into the net, and out of play. Stops the clock with 1:52 to go. So we will face off on the near side here. And off the face-off, we are now to the right of the circle. Picked up by Toy. Toy takes the shot. That one was blocked. And where did that puck end up? I think it ended up in Chisholm's uniform somehow. And then it fell out after the whistle. So not sure where that thing got stuck, but it got stuck somewhere. So we'll do this again. 1:42 to go. Mix off the face-off, picks it out of the corner, goes around Toy, now right in front of our position for Angeletti. And now it's collected by Hawes, who's on the move. Hawes comes together with Stecker, and we'll get another penalty coming up here. And it will be an interference against Hawes, so we'll get a power play here for Mount Academy as we drop the puck with 1:27 to go. And this is interesting. And not surprisingly, we're going to get a timeout on the ice here because obviously you're going to have a situation where the goalie's going to be pulled. You're going to have a face-off in front of the New Jersey goal, and then you're going to have a minute 27 where it's going to be 6-on-4. And the question becomes, how do you stop that? Can you? This is the final game in the U-16 bracket. Other games already today. You had the Philadelphia Junior Flyers, the top seed, an 8-0 win over the Washington Pride. Also Naha Red, the Red Hawks, the North American Hockey Academy, 4-2 winners over these New Jersey Colonials. Newbridge Academy, 6-2 winners over the Washington Pride. Naha Red also beating this Mount Academy team earlier today. And so, with that being said, New Jersey, Mount Academy, Philadelphia with 2 wins. They've got 6 points. And we'll get a stoppage here with 1:17 to go. So you know Philadelphia's getting through. And you know Naha Red's getting through. Question is, who's going to be that number 2 seed in this pool to move on to the semifinals? And it's going to come down to this game right here. Meanwhile, moving in, taking the shot. That one deflects up into the net as it goes off Berniker. The attempt by Abby Husler. And off the face-off, we get down to the end boards for Chisholm. And another penalty coming up, and this one's going against Mount Academy. And it negates the 6-on-4. As Chisholm will go to the box. And we'll get LeClaire back out into the goal. She's had a very good game tonight. Although still got another 55 seconds, and it will be 4-on-4 hockey the rest of the way. Just waiting on getting everyone in place now, and here we go, facing off. Final minute of regulation, a one-goal game. Rubel picks it up, it drops down in front. It is stopped and collected by Aiken. Aiken passes it across for Huslet. Backhand is in, and Abby tries to put it through. And now it's back to the neutral zone. Collected by Thompson now. Working her way inside, offsides is called. 31.4 left on the clock. And off the face-off, it's back for Haas. Pass for Aiken. Fed forward. Into the zone. Back for Aiken at the blue line. Fires. Husley picks it up. Back in around the circle. Covered up by Berniker, but the puck came out, and it was whistled dead. 13.1 on the clock, a one-goal game. And this game will define the schedule the rest of the way for the U-16 bracket. So here we go with 13 to go. Off the face-off, New Jersey with possession. Pinning it up against the corner will end this game, and indeed that's going to be. We'll be back tomorrow all day from rink number 1 and rink number 2. So make sure you're checking the schedule at JWHL.org, and of course tuning into YouTube and checking out all the action from Cairns Arena here in South Burlington, Vermont. But if you're just getting done here with us, thank you for tuning in from wherever you've been tuning in from. The final one last time, the New Jersey Colonials 2, Mount Academy 1. You have been watching the U-16 bracket of the JWHL playoffs on JWHL.org and YouTube. Have a great night.
Yeah, right. Isn't it great, huh?
Yeah, well, done worse. This is all weekend today.
All right, we'll see you later.
All right.
I don't see it. Well, you're gonna be here tomorrow, right?
I'll be here.